there definitely is something more nurturing about the community feeling at St. Mary's Hospital. And I think that when you also couple that with very high caliber physicians who really look out and advocate for their patients' health, it's just a perfect combination for any patient.
I know St. Mary's from 1967. That's the first hospital I know when I come to Canada. And for me, it's the best hospital they have in Montreal.
What makes St. Mary's special and different is the people that work there. How amazingly receptive they are to people.
St. Mary's, it's not the building, but it's the people that's working in there.
When my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, it was very shocking to us because she was diagnosed with a very late stage breast cancer from first diagnosis. And honestly, I think the only reason that we had her for years rather than months was because Dr. Langlaben was such an advocate for her. 3 weeks after she passed away, we found in our mailbox a handwritten letter from him. And his writing's terrible, like most doctors. But he wrote the kindest words about my mother. I still have that letter. It's tucked in a drawer upstairs in my room, and I read it about once a year. It reminds me of her.
I go there for dialysis 3 times a week. And those nurses, the doctors, they are very best you can have. When you reach at St. Mary's, you find love.
In 2010, my father went to France and came back after 3 weeks, having lost 25 pounds. So we went to St. Mary's Family Clinic to find out that my father had a cancer called Waldenström. And finally, she started him on treatments at the oncology department at St. Mary's Hospital, where the staff there just amazing. And I felt at home there. I felt, since we were there so often, I felt like I was going to a family member's home. When my father passed away, I actually missed the people at the oncology department at the hospital because they had become part of my life. For 8 years, I was there very often. So when he passed away, there was not only the void of my father, but there was a void of all that family that was at St. Mary's that just represented part of my life.